want to pull in and get some gas. It's high quality, and as it turns out, I'll give everybody a little tip if you have access to it. It saves gas. It costs a little bit more, but it does actually save me fuel. So I like it. Yep. Non-ethanol. Well, it says ethanol free. The gas isn't free, it's just ethanol free. I will tell everyone, since I'm filling Penny up here, that she's a champion. Yesterday, I took a last-minute trip out to Lebanon, where there was a swap meet and a bike show going on. And at the very last minute, I polished Penny up here, took off the windshield so she'd be a bit more sporty. Entered into the cruiser class. I think they reclassified me, actually, but nevertheless, entered her in, sat there for a few hours, enjoyed a swap meet, only to get a first place prize. So Penny's a beauty queen officially now. I probably feed her better than I feed myself. I down pizza, things that aren't good for me, but I feed Penny here the best I can buy. 93 non-ethanol. It's the good stuff. But she loves it, and she treats me right. So nah, I don't need a receipt. Let's get on with it. It's springtime in the south. It's mid-70s. I'm out on a motorcycle, and what can be better? I just really wanted to tell everyone I'm enjoying the YouTube comments and just enjoying producing these videos for everybody. This video being on my Springfield allows you to see just a little bit more on the Pursuit review. Unfortunately, I had some really beautiful scenery, but I couldn't take the camera, my helmet and camera set up there, so it didn't enable the best viewing, and I apologize for that. But we have a whole season now on the Springfield, so if anyone wants to come along, just join in anytime. Motorcycle to kayak to hiking, a lot of outdoorsy stuff. Camping, of course. That's coming up real soon now that it's getting warmer, so I'm really looking forward to those trips. Do consider liking and subscribing if you would. Partner up if any of you ride, and comment, subscribe. We'll hook up on a ride or something if we can make it happen. I'm all for it. I did 3 videos along that ride, and I'm just going to be really honest with everybody. I got more than just a few dislikes on it, and I'd like to say it doesn't matter to me at all, but I'm going to also be honest in saying that it kind of does, because I kind of go out of my way not to really be negative in any way in my videos, and not even be offensive in anything that I say. Although I do want to give my opinion. It is my channel after all, and I think not doing so would be disingenuous and just boring. So I'll tell you a little bit about, you know, some of these things, some of the comments. You can look for yourself at some of the comments. I didn't receive comments about everybody. Oop, come on guy, don't run me down. Okay. Tuck in there nice, yeah. Okay, so I think what it came down to was I wasn't just fawning all over myself about the Indian Pursuit. Now, it really wasn't because of my dislike of the bike. It's just that I love this one so much. You know, I ride a Springfield, and I mean, what can I say? I love it. It's my jam. Whatever the kids are saying these days, I wouldn't know. I'm a square, everybody. I'm total square. But it is what it is. I mean, I had my reasons for thinking I wouldn't be ready to trade the Springfield for the Pursuit, but anyway, some people disliked it. My only real point was that I kind of have this one the way I like. Whoa. I hope that guy that's carrying trucks and a trailer behind him is actually paying attention. I'm going to get around this dude. Now, likes and dislikes are not gonna ruin my day, but it just is something to kind of think about as I produce these videos, and I'm always curious what people think and what they have to comment. But relating to dislikes, I had a gentleman, and he's probably not watching my channel anymore, but if you are, hey, you can feel free to comment. But I had the opportunity to ride a Can-Am Spider, and also enjoyed that ride. It was just very, very different from what I experience on a day-to-day basis on the Springfield. And I do think it's important that someone knows where I'm coming from. You know, if my everyday ride is a Springfield and I go to something and I don't like it, or I say it's different than, or I don't like something, or I do like something else, don't you kind of want to know where my frame of reference is? I mean, that's my thought. Now, maybe others have some different thoughts, and you can comment down below. I'd be happy to read them. But I had a gentleman that commented about this Spider, and I did not call it a review. It was simply a test ride, and I did that on behalf of my dad, who lives in West Virginia, does not have a dealership nearby him. So I did the test ride, and I had a few comments. Now, for me, you know, he's got a mind of his own, first and foremost. I mean, he's not going to buy or not buy anything because I say so. So it really wasn't so much that, but this gentleman commented that maybe I had a negative comment to say that would have influenced him in some way. Let me just say it plainly. I'm not here to sell motorcycles. I don't sell motorcycles for a living. I'm just here to explain to you what my experience is on a given day, on a given motorcycle, and or maybe on a particular trip. And so, and besides that, I even reserve the right to change my mind. That's kind of the point, isn't it? You know, I don't want to dog the gentleman that made those comments. I'm just trying to wrap my mind around his comments. Stated something like, well, that I should effectively read stated horsepower from the manufacturer. Well, who would be interested in a channel where I simply state the manufacturer's rated horsepower? I don't really like to get into all those specifications. I don't think it's terribly important because they're already known. You can look at these things, do a Google search, and find out all the information you'd want to know. But those of you who are sitting on your couch and unable to ride a Can-Am Spider, ride an Indian Springfield, ride an Indian Pursuit, ride a Harley Davidson, or an adventure bike, or any of those kind of things, I mean, maybe I'll have those opportunities to show you, and others will as well. You know, as a matter of fact, the more I thought about that comment that I may negatively affect my dad's opinion, I'm reminded that it was actually a negative review overall that I viewed, and ended up, based on that one and another video, that I bought the Springfield. But the comment was effectively I should leave my opinions to myself. And I started pondering that and trying to take any emotion out of that reaction and just say, well, what would be the point of a YouTube channel if I couldn't voice my own opinion? That's my thought. There's always haters, of course, and they may not like the way that I say something, or the way that I look, or whatever, which is always funny because to me, I would always just simply turn the channel, if you will. If I didn't like something for whatever reason, I wouldn't feel the need to get involved and to comment. Although, to be honest with everybody, I really enjoy the comments. I enjoy interacting. That's been the point of starting this. Yes, I get to say my opinion, but I leave it open, the comment section open as a forum to anybody that wants to have a counter opinion, an opinion to add to mine, to augment it, or whatever. And I'll continue to add that. Hey, you know, speak up. If y'all want to have something to say, you know, throw it out there. As long as you're not just bickering just to pick a fight, or if you're not absolutely crude, I'll leave the comments there. I'm not going to delete it. So I guess I'll leave it at that. do consider liking and subscribing, though. If you do like the content, it kind of helps balance out those folks out there that just like to dislike everything. And keep in mind, I'm always going to give my opinion. I'm not given free motorcycles or any such thing. So I'm going to tell you what I really think of the bike. I'm going to show good times and bad, mistakes, whatever comes along is what I'm going to show you. And I hope that's a good thing. I kind of want to be an open forum. So with that, I hope you all enjoy your day. Again, consider liking and subscribing if you like the content, and if you don't, at least be out front and go ahead and comment. I'll check out for now, and you all take care of yourselves. Talk to you soon.